What's going on, ladies and gents? Stitch was here bringing you guys today some more Rainbow Six Siege, and today we're going to be talking about Ying, the new offensive operator for the Operation Blood Orchid DLC. So, yesterday we did review Ella, so if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do check out that video if you want to go learn out more. But, without further ado, let's talk about Ying. Ying is a 2-speed, 2-armor operator, so she's right down the middle. She comes packed with a semi-automatic shotgun and a LMG. Now, this is pretty much the first we've seen for an operator along those lines anyways, but you're pretty much going to want to be sticking with her LMG, and we'll talk about that a little later. Her Candela, as I put into Google Translate, it came out as an Italian word for candle, which makes sense, I guess, is a very interesting gadget, but I don't think it's the end-all be-all of amazing gadgets itself. It's a cluster-charged smart flashbang grenade, if you will. It can be mounted like Fuse's cluster charge. It can be just thrown like a normal flashbang, or if you hold it long enough, it can go full division and seek out the closest enemy to detonate with spam of flashbangs around the area. The longer you hold the gadget button, the longer it charges and the longer the detonation time. So if you need to set up a breach charge after you place the Candela, you can do that, or whatever along is, just whatever you do to make sure you support your team properly with this flashbang device. So I've noticed that it pretty much got a little bit kind of similar to Fuse, where either the flashbang will get you across the room or it won't. I don't really see a consistency with it. I've been blinded when not even looking at them, and then there's been times where I've stood under the thing and not been blinded by it. So I can't really say it's the most consistent gadget in the game, but hey, I don't know what you want me to do. So, overall, I would probably suggest running her LMG as I stated before. It has a 650 RPM, and it does bounce around a lot like Buck's assault rifle, in the sense that it's not just vertical recoil you're dealing with, but it's actually not the worst thing to control if you tap fire, and the reload is stupid fast. I might have to look into it, but it might be one of the fastest reloads in the game. For an LMG with 81 rounds, that doesn't sound too bad. Now, the pistols that the Hong Kong operators come with also are pretty good themselves. They only got 11 shots, but they pack a hell of a punch, which is nice. But overall, her LMG is what you're going to be using. You flash people, you suppress them with the LMG, and you have a good time. Now, Ying isn't affected by her gadget, which is good, so she can move into the area if she's, if she flashes someone, so you can, as the cluster charges are going off, you can roll in. I'd usually wait just before the last charge goes off and start pushing in. It seemed a little bit more advantageous because, once again, you don't get affected by your gadget. Although I'm pretty sure your teammates do. I think I got flashed by Ying earlier. Really annoying. Be careful when you're throwing your flashbangs. It's like a normal flashbang, guys. You don't want to flash your teammate or else you're going to have a really bad time. Overall, though, Ying's synergy is just pretty much one of the best with the team, because it's just a cluster of flashbangs, as I stated. There isn't anything really special about Ying. Maybe her LMG is just really good, but other than that, it's just her synergy all around that makes her such a strong operator. Not the strongest operator, but she's not the worst pick in the world either. I guess more on the lines you could say, she's definitely better in the sense where her gadget's not useless like IQ, and her guns are really good, which is nice. But she can just work with anyone because, like I said, it's a flashbang. Now the Fuse Ying combination that everyone's been hyping and raving about, it's possible, I guess, but I mean, it's still Fuse charges and still being blind anyway. So if people are running away from the actual charge from Ying, you might want to push Fuse onto a different a different area to drop his cluster charges. That would help when people are running around and scrambling. Now, unlike Fuse's pucks, though, the Candela automatically it's practically instant detonation and not as slow as the cluster charge, Fuse's cluster charge, where Fuse's cluster charge maybe takes about second and a half, 2 seconds to fully disperse all of the grenades, and then they detonate after they land. The Candela just thunks everything out in a cluster burst, and it all detonates because it's all some Cybertronic electric looking weird things. I don't know how to really describe them, but overall, it is a possible combination, but it's not the end-all, be-all of strategies. The end-all, be-all of strategies for Ying is everyone sets up around the objective, she detonates her flashbangs. You get Ash, you get Thermite, you get Hibana, you get Sledge, you get all your breachers start ripping down the walls, having a field day, and then you just funnel in the enemies as they're all spammed by flashbangs. And then hopefully you'll have Ying above you. That's the best case scenario, to maybe pop open a hatch or something, drop on in and start murdering people's ugly dome pieces, because then that would be the best case scenario. Now, of course, she's more effective in smaller rooms because there's less area for the defenders to hide, but sometimes that can't be helped, especially on the new map Theme Park. All the rooms are really big, so it's not that hard to get away from Ying. Although, for Oregon and Clubhouse, I would probably say that Ying is going to have a field day with you, and you're not going to be able to see shit for a very long time. But overall, though, there isn't really anything overpowered about Ying. She's not like Ella, where her gun is like, holy crap, like, it's really good. But it's just, like, she's usable. Is she going to be used in competitive, like, you know, Pro League? Absolutely not. Maybe, unless there's something I'm not seeing here. But it's just a slew of flashbangs. It doesn't stop a headshot like Blackbeard. You know, her gun isn't like I said, it's not amazing, but it's not, like, awful. It's just got a lot of horizontal kick, to say the most. It just shakes a lot. But if you can't control it, it is a really good weapon, as you saw me get a 4K probably throughout this video here. But other than that, that's really it for Ying. I can't really state anything else. I mean, she can work with herself because she's got her breaching charges that she can pop a wall open. She's not completely useless. Fun fact, during the reveal for Ying, it said she had a claymore. I don't know why, but hey, she's got breaching charges and smoke grenades now, I think. I didn't even check her second gadget. I'm pretty sure it's smoke grenades. But anyways, that's pretty much it for Ying. It's not like the ultimate hype operator. She's not like, oh my god, amazing. But she's not as, useless as Capitao or some shit, which is good at least. I mean, she's viable, but she's not like top tier amazing. So that's good. That's good. When all the operators in the game when they all start to brought down to the, they're all viable picks, that's when, new metas and new strats begin to develop, which is good for the game. Keeps the game fresh, keeps the game alive, keeps everyone on their toes, and we can all have a good time. So without further ado, guys, I'm the Dangerous. Stay tuned for tomorrow for Legion's review. I'm looking forward to that, and we'll be streaming some more on Mixer, so you guys do follow us over there. The link is in the description. We appreciate it when you guys all come out and hang out. Without further ado, make sure you guys do like, comment, and subscribe. I'm the Dangerous, and I'll see you, Sexy Beast, next episode. Bye-bye.